Mary Poppins' first movie, instant Oscar. You just... did that kind of skew your life? That you know... Well, getting an Oscar is such a big deal. Reese, hello.
It's kind of a big deal.
But to be that famous suddenly, did it hit you like a bulldozer?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did indeed. No, I think it sent me into therapy and analysis and all of that, because it's like, what's going on?
Because Reese, what was the moment? Obviously, you won the Oscar for Walk the Line, but what was there? Do you have a moment in your life when you kind of think, oh, I'm actually very famous now?
I remember. I was here in England doing The Importance of Being Earnest film, and then Legally Blonde came out in America, and it made all this money, and I went back to America, and my whole life had changed. Wow. There were paparazzi waiting at the airport. I had a little baby. I was completely terrified.
But did anyone warn you?
No.
Like, before you...
You can't know. People don't know who's going to become... And you don't know why you're the person that people like.
You don't know it's going to be a huge hit.
Well, except, Jennifer, there's a famous picture of all of you guys, all the Friends cast, on a plane. I think you're being flown to Vegas.
Yeah, that's correct. That's with Jimmy Burrows, who was our director, a very fantastic, infamous television director, took us to Vegas and took us to dinner at Caesar's Palace, very fancy, and told all of us to, basically, he said, I want you guys to all really look out for each other, because this is probably going to go on for a long time. And he said, so the most important thing is look out for each other, take care of each other. And then he gave us each a couple $100, and he said, now go into this casino and enjoy yourselves, because it's the last time that you'll have your anonymity.
That's interesting.
So we didn't know what the heck that meant. So but it really kind of was.
Because once that's...
So someone did sort of prep us, but then again, when it happens, you still think it's so weird.
It's all the touring and trips. And I mean, not that one should ever knock it. It's it's part of being, you know, it's a huge gift.
Yeah.
But it is a lot of obligation, I think,
It's strange when someone comes up to you in the aisle of a pharmacy and you're buying toilet paper.
I know.
And they're like, oh my God, can I get a... You know.
Excuse me, there's a fabulous story about my little Emma, and she was about 3, and she was taken to Saks, to the local Saks, where they had a huge display of cardboard cutouts of Mary Poppins and everything. And she said, oh, look, there's Mummy. And she suddenly heard 2 ladies say, isn't that sweet? That little girl thinks Mary Poppins is her mother.